It's been a while. Gibbs was right. It was week 8 of the grid. The Kansas City Pioneers made a grand final at long last. They did get swept out, but now the stakes are a lot bigger, and EnVy playing well also, so this should be a good one. But they're right. They're not wrong to be voting for KCP. They're playing well, out of their minds, but it's going to be tough. It's just another giant for them to take down, and they got to show everyone that they deserve to be in that discussion to be at the top of North America.
Both of these teams have only dropped 2 games today. We'll see how they go in this best of 7. For the finals, a block from Turbo Pulse and net will deny Beast Mode the first goal. Memory and Rapid now trying to tag team this one, nearly getting into the upper 90, and Atomic will get the carry to midfield. He's got 1 player in front of him, now 2. As the rotation happens. Back in front of the box, Atomic maybe, because no, Rapid got the save. And now Memory. Long clear to Rapid to the backboard. Is Beast Mode anywhere home? He looks for the shot, was just under the ball.
He was definitely home. A difficult read to make as Atomic showing some early control with the ball. Trying to work EnVy out of some tough defensive jams, and it'll be curious to see if Kansas City Pioneers, like they have all day today, come out strong here early on in the series. And as their opponents figure them out, have to figure out a new way to succeed. And right now, they're definitely putting a lot of good pressure on EnVy. Turbo gonna have to use a lot of boost. Not sure if they'll even be able to stay with this.
That was an important recovery from Turbo Pulse as the touch from his teammate lofted the ball dangerously in front of the EnVy net. Turbo Pulse dismounts and gets the clear. And now they're advancing on to offense. 1 player here in front of Mist. Rapid will get all of it and clears it to Beast Mode in the corner. Atomic will cover him up so he won't get the cherry pick, and now he'll look for the challenge on Memory, but Memory already airborne, gets there for through the 1, and now Turbo Pulsa countering 2 players in the corner, gets it all the way back into the orange, and he'll look to pressure, see if he can create a pass.
Ooh, Memory and Rapid. I got worried there. I wasn't sure if they were trying to pinch or if they just didn't see each other. Either way, fortunate that that ball skipped all the way to the blue side.
Memory, the soft touch. Turbo Pulse onto the backboard. Rapid thinks about moving up. Ball loses all of its velocity, and now a shot from Mist, blocked by Beast. Off to the corner, and Atomic in on the counter. Beast Mode tries to play it and keep it in the corner again. Turbo Pulse with 1 touch to put it towards the backboard, and a second to get it above the goal, but very high. We're gonna need at least 2 more touches before we can get the shot on target. Mist gets bumped out of the way by Rapid. Memory now to advance down. There's Beast Mode on the bump rather, and Rapid in the backfield now gets the clear. Atomic up, pushes it back into the midfield. Beast Mode to follow and just hold on to it. Mist trying to challenge him here, dead center of the pitch.
Ooh, and Atomic got pushed into the goal. He's so lucky. Memory's too far away to follow it up quickly. That was a good chance for KC Pioneers, but Turbo might get him on the counter. It drops right in front of his face, and it's an easy one for him.
Now flub in the midfield, a bit of a double commit, and Beast Mode kind of Goomba stomps it back onto the ground. Turbo Pulse sees the ball right in front of him in the 4-time, will score the first goal of our grand finals.
Yeah, no, Beast Mode's not even really doing anything wrong. I mean, he's just going for a challenge to try and stall the ball in the midfield, and you can't help how your car falls sometimes. It just kicked it straight down, and unfortunately went right to where Turbo was.
A little past halftime, EnVy with a lead. Missed an Atomic double commit into the midfield and get the clear into the corner of the Pioneers. Turbo Pulse into the middle. Now in front of the box, Beast Mode over 1. Mist has the read, and he'll push it to the corner. Can he connect with Rapid? Center of the pitch. Excuse me, connect with Atomic. Atomic pushes into the corner. Now Rapid over 1, and Turbo Pulse off the ceiling. He's got the reset, but won't have any way to use it as Memory. Pushes it all the way to the side. Mist now following this, countered by Beast Mode. Back to the midfield. Atomic just cranks 1 from the midfield, and Rapid's got it covered up. Off to the corner again. The defense for the Pioneers holding on.
Nice speed for Memory there to get up and challenge. And also, good communication. It's very easy to let that transition get too far ahead of where your team is really ready to be. So, nice job to put the hitch in the step. 2 players off the top of the goal, and Mist doesn't even have to make a save. Beast Mode, I think, was playing the block.
Pioneers, few excellent looks at the net, and nothing meaningful to show for it. Turbo now towards the goal, Missed to cover him up as well, and off that corner, Rapid is trying to cover up the shooting lanes, and Beast Mode has space to clear. Only a 1-goal game, though. 45 seconds left. Kansas just needs any goal to tie it up, send us to overtime. Missed now a long ways. Onto the wall, Beast Mode back up to Rapid. Cross midfield, Atomic to the corner, and Turbo Pulse following behind. Turbo gets cleared over the top. Memory into this corner, up against Mist, pinches back out. There's Rapid shot blocked by Atomic. Beast mode now, all to himself. Pushes the ball all the way to the other blue corner. Demolition and a clear sends it back to the orange. 10 seconds left for the Pioneers to tie this game. Mist covers up one challenge. The ball is in the Pioneers box, and they're spending every touch just trying to get it back to midfield. 1 second left. Ball's got to stay in the air now. Beast mode and Rapid both try. Rapid gets it onto the backboard, and Mist will just try to take control. Back outfield. There's a bump on the one, and it'll touch. Team EnVy score 1 goal, and it's good enough for the win.
Real nice control there from EnVy at the end. Don't get too fancy. You don't have to do much. And they do an excellent job picking out about where the play is about to head, opening the space with the demo, and making sure that they can secure the game with a 1-goal lead. So well done, Team EnVy. It was a tough game, but Turbo sitting there at 410 score, just over double, or just about double, I should say. Number 2, and he really didn't even have to do too much. Just scored the free goal that got dropped in front of him, and then made a couple of saves, and otherwise he was just kind of hanging out. It was a very textbook game from both teams. Nothing too special one way or the other. And when the only goal is just an odd happenstance, what are you going to do?
It was a clean game generally, as these teams very evenly matched. Pioneers definitely going to be playing safe Rocket League. Their goal playing in a grand finals of this caliber for the first time will be not making mistakes. Just play as cleanly as possible. Don't get too aggressive. Let's make sure we're always rotating. And that leads to safe, timid play where the only goals that go in are the ones that kind of seep through the cracks. Turbo Pulse, a player that's been here many times, is going to be much more comfortable maintaining that rotation, but also going for the clever things that show up, the opportunities that arise in front of him that are a little bit more unconventional. So to me, I feel like EnVy has an edge in this matchup just because of experience, but the desk for all predicted Pioneers, the vote was super close. I mean, this is a super close match.
Yeah, definitely a very close game for both teams, and it's going to take some real work from Kansas City Pioneers, I think, to break down EnVy today, because EnVy, especially defensively, has played against perhaps some of the strongest offenses that they've had over in North America here today to get to this point. So when EnVy's playing defensively or is looking as locked in as they are, it's really going to take some inspired Rocket League to get that ball through the goal line, because it's tough to beat anyone who can play defensively, and Turbo himself has been on some of the most defensive teams that we've ever seen in Dignitas and Gale Force before.
I mean, he is one of the most cleanly defensive-minded players in all of Rocket League, and the fact that he has been playing so strong, we heard them talk about this on the desk, EnVy versus G2, there was a 4-2 affair ended in Game 6, Turbo looking excellent, every member of the EnVy roster looking excellent, and oftentimes it appears that you're having to carry Turbo or something, right? He's like on the bottom of the scoreboard. When Turbo's on the top of the scoreboard, I am terrified for any team he's competing against here, so yeah. Pioneers definitely have their hands full. We'll see how things go as Game 2 gets underway, just making sure that the server is all situated for those players before we continue the series.
And, you know, I'm actually looking for Beast Mode to step up big here. I mean, I know Rapid and Memory have been playing incredibly well all day, but I think one of the biggest things in that KC Pioneers versus SSG matchup was how well Beast Mode was challenging the ball. And if he can start getting his hands on a lot of those big blocks in some tough situations, whenever they're on defense, to stop EnVy from getting in good positions, I think Kansas City Pioneers is going to have a much better game. So I'm looking for Beast Mode to step up big here.
Well, let's get into game number 2. Pioneers going to start off with a banger. No, denied by Atomic. The follow from Rapid, though, will go in. And hey, there's what they could not do in game number 1. A goal for the Pioneers.
And this is also the other part of the game that was going very well for them in SSG. Another kickoff goal for today. And Turbo Pulsa caught pushing too far forward, trying to follow up the kickoff, and just skipped over his head. And Memory might have missed, but came right back down for Rapid.
4:51 on the clock. Barely 10 seconds in. Back pass. Beast Mode gets it through 2. Mystic gets off to the corner. Now Turbo versus Memory. Turbo will win. And gets a long clear on target. Needs to be covered up. Beast Mode gets up and in the way. Now back down to Mist. Pinches out into the midfield. Atomic pushes it towards the goal. Mist looking for goalies. Trying to clear away for maybe Turbo to get a rebound. Beast Mode looking for Rapid. Beaten by Turbo. Mist picks up control, then loses it immediately off the wall. We'll see Memory push it towards the net. Atomic's got the save. The ball's back at midfield.
Free ball as well. What do EnVy do with it?
Pass down, looks for the pinch between Turbo and Mist. Into the corner. Now in front of the Pioneers, net high in the ceiling. Beast Mode picks this one up and on the ground, up against Mist. Gets it past one. Kenna gets covered back up. Rapid's there, and Turbo out of the net will play it behind the front two offenders. Atomic and Mist on top of each other here. Atomic struggling to touch the ball, but kind of works in his advantage as he baits in one player and then finally gets control and just in time. Atomic onto the backboard. Is anyone here? Here's Mist for the shot. Excellent team play. What a little deflection of a pass.
Excellent team play. Yes, good tip from Atomic, but the thing that really beats Kansas City Pioneers is memory. As he's rotating into the goal, that back wheel clipped the lip of the goal and sent him spiraling into the back of the goal, and he couldn't drive up and try and come off the ceiling of the net to make that save. So,
Beast Mode gets
another.
Pushes it off to the corner. We're tied up at 1 apiece as the ball is back in the Pioneers box. Beast Mode and Rapid now tag team. This one across midfield. Rapid keeps it high in the air. Looks for the double tap. Drops straight down.
Wow.
Nobody's home. Memory up to try and take the shot. Here's Beast Mode with a follow-up, and Turbo Pulse has got it covered up. The shot just too slow. Turbo Pulse able to reach it just in time. Memory now back into the box once more. Pioneers pressuring and trying to get that lead back. So the ball will bounce off every surface. Get back to midfield. Beast Mode's got to make a diving save on the retreat.
And it's those types of plays that are going to be critical. Stopping EnVy on transition. Beast Mode was so good on that in the previous series, and Atomic actually, I think, just gives the ball right back.
Turbo Pulse off the wall. Rapid into the center of the field. Beast Mode and Rapid trying to work together, but Atomic breaks him up. Now keeping the ball on the wall up against Memory. It's Turbo Pulse a long ways down the field.
Turbo was
Rapid
looking
pushes
for
it back.
Atomic there.
Oh, here's Turbo off the ceiling again. Fakes out one. Picks up the boost. Memory versus Mist. Mist gets it through him. Now against two. It pinches around. Turbos comes from the other corner and gets the lead for EnVy on the pressure.
Well, that worked out, didn't it? I mean, Mist with a nice little 360 on the delay. Turbo's off getting a demo on the opposite end of the field. And again, Mist able to just work that ball out of the corner. Really, EnVy not really doing anything too special there. It's just, let's see what happens, and combine that with a demo. All of a sudden, there's a pretty big gap there that Memory can't close.
EnVy has the lead. After the Pioneers struck first, it's been 2 goals for the boys in blue. Turbo coming off the wall. Will miss the touch. Missed in the corner. He's got to play it. Atomic will play it off the ceiling. Out to Turbo. Keeps his ball high. He's got half his tank. Onto the backboard. Memory will get it away. Beast Mode with the follow-up back into the blue field. It's Memory in the corner. Pinches it toward the goal. Turbo Pulse rotating in. Gets it back out and away from danger. Here's the follow-up counterattack. Memory and Rapid now. Back on the other side of the field. Try to put the pressure on, but the EnVy defense plays it to their own corners. And now Memory and Rapid doubled up here, dual threat on this ball. They get 2 goalies to bite. Beast Mode takes the shot and ties the game.
And when you get the ball moving quickly across the field horizontally with strong touches, it's all about who has better control. And Atomic and Turbo Pulse, not sure if they ran into each other on the back wall. Might have to take another look at it. But either way, strong touch from Rapid. It was a race to get up to it. Neither of EnVy could get there. Turbo tried to recover, but a placement too good. And KCP going to tie things up.
Rapid, or Beast Mode rather, rocking that global goal explosion for tournament winnings. The new tournament system. So Mist will move this one across midfield. Beast Mode to take it to the ground. Gets demolished, but ball ends up in his corner. Now Mist to just take a shot. Memory. Right position, right time. Gets the block. Turbo looks for a dunk on Beast Mode. Not going to happen. Rapid's up for this one. Looks to drop it, but Atomic gets underneath. Intercepts the ball. Pushes it back into the orange. And EnVy wants to finish it in regulation. Final minute of game 2.
And Rapid being a very big asset. Atomic! Oh! He had to react so quick because Turbo didn't catch that ball cleanly in the corner. Almost a disaster there for EnVy. Steps it down for Memory. Top left and kept out.
Goalie's up!
He got it again! Atomic, you madman! Memory can't get it. What a set of events.
That was insane. That goal was absolutely Knights to lose, and they lost it. Can you believe the cover-up on the defense? Atomic and Mist keep this game tied up in the final moments. And now Atomic on the far side. Memory through 2. Can he make it worth? Can he eliminate everything we just saw? No, Mist has the long clear. 8 seconds left. Tied up at 2 apiece. Are we going to overtime? Turbo pulls onto the backboard. Atomic coming up from the one side and missed from the other. 2 seconds left. Atomic's got the net wide open and scores the buzzer beater. The game is over. 2-0 EnVy.
Crushing. Rapid goes so quick up the field. He's like, beast mode is about to boom this ball. Mistimes it, falls in front, and a disaster of game 2.
Did you see? The ball bounced on the goal line. That is the closest buzzer beater I've ever seen. For it to bounce there and then go all the way in and the clock to strike 0 after the bounce. That's incredible. EnVy 3-2 in game number 2 after a brilliant defensive stand against a threatening Pioneers offense. They've got the lead in the series. They're up 2-0.
And you know, Wave, you're sitting there hyping it up, and I'm just sitting here like trying to like think about how do you rally back from that, because that's such an irritating loss. It's like nothing went wrong. Like Atomic makes those 2 6 saves and Mist finds a clear out into the corner, and that happens. You miss at this level a routine clear, and you just lose the game, and now you're down 2-0 in the grand finals, and I'm just sitting here like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, no,
it's brutal.
EnVy, and you know, EnVy's sitting there gloating like, welcome to this level of competition. How do you like it? You enjoying this? Didn't think so. This is our house. We win this.
Battle back.
As we go into game 3, Pioneers got to dig deep. Shake off that pressure. Yeah, there's only 2. It is a best of 7. You've got room, but you cannot afford a third loss. You have to win this game too. No way you're reverse sweeping EnVy in a best of 7. Memory versus Turbo now into the corner. Atomic and Mist both there. Memory and Rapid have a chance to get a lead here. Can they put it in? No, a miss. He was out of boost, couldn't reach it. And Beast Mode's going to try and keep the pressure on, but the damage already done. Mist now on the counterattack by himself. He's got enough boost to work with. Looks for the dunk off the backboard. No follow-up from the rest of his team. They were both back in their half, so only 1 shot on that drive.
Rapid trying to get a little creative there as well for how to break that ball past that midfield line. And a generous donation for Mist. Atomic trying to keep the pressure up well high, and Memory will have some slight space to work with, but this ball still firmly squared away here in this Kansas City Pioneers corner.
Atomic somehow stays behind that ball, but Rapid will handle him, and then also Turbo. Mist keeps it into the box, but that should be the last shooter. Atomic now just trying to keep the ball in the orange, as slowly but surely Pioneers pushing away the pressure and now looking for a counterattack themselves. Nearly dribbles it past Turbo on a perfect rotation. The ball's going to drop dangerous. Beast Mode's looking at it. He'll take to the air up against Atomic, but the ball will bounce straight down. Turbo's got it clear, and EnVy will thwart Pioneer offense.
That was a great move from Turbo as well. He has to lift that ball strong up the field in case there's KCP members waiting for that ball as it comes into the middle. And you saw what he did after it. He immediately put pressure on Memory as if he was going to demo him to force Memory to jump early to see if he makes a mistake. And it's things like that that don't ever register on a stat sheet, but it makes you a valuable player when you're able to force people to react to what you're doing.
Atomic's car control right now is insane, and he might get a double tap. Rapid gets 1 block, misses up, and there's the rest of the read. It still just bounces down, sends it low, doesn't let the backboard player touch it at all, and that's EnVy with the lead.
And that is why Mist is so good. There is actually not a lot of room to work with here. I think he actually might have been trying to tip that off of Atomic's spoiler into the goal. But either way, gets the nice bounce shot. 2 members of the Pioneers in the net right there. Small gap, drills it.
A brilliant shot from Mist, created by amazing pressure from Atomic, as he had such clean, small, micro-level car control to weave it around the defenders and get it onto the backboard. Now Atomic looking for more control. It's back into the box once more. EnVy's pressure continues. Pioneers, after losing an absolutely demoralizing game, have been suffocated in their net. So far, only 2 shots in this game. Though, to be fair, they've only allowed 3. But it hasn't felt like that. It's felt like so much more from EnVy. Here comes Atomic once more.
Cool.
This Memory gets it to midfield. Rapid plays at the wall. Missed. Get it past Memory. Now here's Beast Mode. Shot is wide. The second shot also wide. Beast Mode, but not the best shooting, despite the defense being caught out. Now we'll see Turbo send it to the goal. Beast Mode plays it off the woodwork and back out of his corner. But the pace of play sort of slow here from the Pioneers in game 3.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't really have to speed up too quick. Again, I mean, Rocket League's a game where one goal can happen at any time. And sure, Beast Mode might have missed that shot, but it looks like poor shooting because he had to hit it off the wall first. But that was actually the right play because nobody on EnVy thought that shot was coming. Now, the follow-up, we can debate whether he should have hit it or not. But Kansas City Pioneers, I don't think they need to be in any rush here. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself and too antsy with just under 90 seconds on the clock. That's a lot of time to try and score one goal.
Yeah. You definitely do not want to get ahead of yourselves, don't want to get panicky. But it is a best of 7, but here comes Rapid. Can he get the reset? No, taken away from him by a missed. Memory sends it to the net. That's far side. Oh, let's go. Tie game for the Pioneers. They're right back in it.
There you go. I mean, Rapid might have flubbed the flip reset, but that demo puts the smoke screen on it, so Mist doesn't exactly know where the ball is, so he can't jump and try and make a block. And by the time he notices that it's about to get fired on net, it's too late. Tried to cut back to the goal line, couldn't make it, and Memory ties him up.
It's so genuinely important for them to win this game 3. Again, best of 7. You do not want to have to win 4 straight. Such a daunting task for literally any team in Rocket League. Definitely not for your first grand final appearance in a regional. We're high above it. Memory lofts it. Mist is up for it already. Excellent read and a clear. That's just as good. Rapid with the counter. Turbo falling back. Actually gets a soft touch to drop it into the corner. Tried to get it to himself. Now Atomic versus Rapid in the corner once more. 33 seconds left. We're tied up in game 3. Here comes Atomic. Pressure on at midfield. Mist behind him. To the air. We'll see Memory get the touch. Beast Mode's going to look for a dribble once more. Underneath one. To the goal. Looks for the dribble. Set up for Rapid, and it's in! 13 seconds left, and the Pioneers have the lead.
What an air dribble, and what a follow-up. Beast Mode. How about that flip to get that ball into the middle? Atomic, I mean, he tried his best to stay with it, but when it's just executed that perfectly, there's only so much you can do. And more impressive that Rapid was able to follow that play all the way through and turn it into the top right corner. What a late game takeaway.
It was a good one, but there's only a 1-goal difference. Turbo into the midfield, 50 boost here for Mist, but they're keeping the ball on the side, not giving any of those shooters any lanes, and they'll end the game. Pioneers win a must-win game here in game 3. They stay in it.
Huge game for the Kansas City Pioneers. They get 1. Had to work for it, of course, but turned in 2 real nice goals. And you only wonder what happens in game 4. EnVy didn't play too bad here, just a couple of nice shots from Kansas City Pioneers. And one thing you gotta say, Rapid is a big asset to their ability to try and stop EnVy as they go for those big clears up field. Like this goal, probably should have found its way into the back. But again, EnVy on defense, able to make it work, get the lead, but that smoke screen, just what can you do about it? You don't know what's happening next. And Atomic tries so hard. There's 3 people right there. I mean, the gap to score is about the ball width wide. and Rapid just nailed it.
It was a brilliant shot set up by Beast Mode. And I was gonna say if they lost that game, I needed to see Beast Mode come back alive. I needed to see the mode activated. I felt like we still were seeing Acorn mode. I wanted to see more Beast Mode. And that was a Beast Mode level pass. Let's see more of it from the Pioneers here. But EnVy, they're not gonna just sit down. They realize that, hey, Pioneers coming to play. They get that win. We're not gonna get the sweep. Got to kick it to the next gear to get the win here. Missed now off to the side. Memory across the field. There was some analysis in there somewhere. Atomic, yeah. So we're pushing across midfield. Here's Rapid. Lots of space. Missed. Not going to be able to touch it. Turbo Pulse and Atomic kind of on top of each other, but Turbo will take it cleanly. They'll avoid the double commit. Now Atomic off the ceiling, and using Turbo Pulse, they somehow get it around, and still a shot comes through from Rapid. Excellent save from Mist. Turbo will cover up Memory's follow-up, and now Mist going to try and beat Beast Mode, but no, loses that challenge. Atomic back out to Mist, back over to the other side of the field. Playing nice confusion ball here. Not quite sure where it's going to be, but now a 1v3. Turbo Pulsar just crashes in. Got to leave space for the players to spawn in behind you. Does his job well. EnVy, though, we're getting a little bit pressured here in the beginning of game 4. Pioneers starting to light it up.
Yeah, that double demo put a lot of pressure on Turbo, and he read the play perfectly. Understood how that was going to come off the sidewall with that delicate catch from Beast Mode. Able to shut down Rapid, and now they're in a goal-scoring chance, and Memory will just stall Turbo Pulse on the goal line.
Beast Mode tries to keep this ball high. Now missed. Out to midfield, into the midfield for Atomic, sends the shot, and it's in. A nice infield pass gives EnVy the lead in game 4.
Felt this one might be happening when Memory tried to jump at it and just really didn't have a clean line to the ball. Tried to flip back to it, ended up passing it right back to Mist. And then all Mist had to do was get that ball out into the middle. And Rapid knew he was in trouble, tried to cover up the angle as much as he could, but great placement to the far post takes it away from the defenders, and EnVy up 1 early.
3:18 on the clock. EnVy looking for match point. Mist looks out for Atomic, now into Turbo, and sends it long ways. Is it in? Now Beast Mode will be there in time.
Oh,
there's nobody
Atomic,
in the backfield.
What a read.
Atomic, excellent touches. Atomic has been on another level these past few games.
Him and Rapid both, I feel like, have been reading the play very well, especially when it's coming to these long clears that get challenged in the air. Both Rapid and Atomic, great speed and aerial disruption in that regard from preventing the opposition from doing what they want.
Rapid onto the wall, gets a second touch. Atomic had already jumped for the read. The second touch threw him off, had to ground himself. Now Rapid looking to set up Beast Mode in the midfield. Gets it into the box. Great Beast Mode not quite able to capture, and Memory will come in from the back line. The third man going to score the goal and tie the game.
What an aggressive play for Memory. I mean, this one looks a little dicey to me, but he chooses to face towards the play, and it takes a very favorable roll straight onto his nose. Drills it top right.
Tied up. Pioneers looking to tie the series. It's Memory to the side. Turbo Pulse and Net going to get harassed. Not able to come out for the ball. Now looking for it as Rapid kept it on the ground. Turbo Pulse pre-jumped it. Was able to adjust, now back down. Mist and Atomic get the ball to midfield. Beast Mode. Pass one, Mist a little bit loose and needs Turbo to come in and cover for him. Now through the air, just enough boost to stretch it for Mist. Sends it to the other side. It's just wide of the goal. Atomic now looking for a follow-up. He's got lots of boost to reach this double tap and put it in. 2-1 Atomic.
Man, just when you think EnVy blew it, Mist couldn't score one. Atomic, perfect catch and follow through. This is a tight angle. Memory's got him locked down at the near post. Again, the shooting from EnVy, Atomic just sneaking that one over the bumper of Memory. What a shot.
He had the full tank of boost and he said, to heck with it. Let's use the whole thing. My teammates can rotate back. They're good at wave dashing. Turbo Pulsa into the midfield. Beast Mode to stop it. Does EnVy take the lead back here? 1:35 left on the clock for Pioneers to tie the game. It's missed out to the edge. Atomic's there, into the corner. Turbo Pulse up in the midfield. Back into the orange, pinches it off the ground, looks for goalies, doesn't find anything, and Atomic and Mist now on the retreat as the Pioneers have picked up control. Push it to the blue. Beast Mode. Lofted. Rapid rotating out. Half turns on Memory. They kind of get tangled up on top of each other. Leaves nobody really in the back. Beast Mode will rotate in on the third man. And finds a nice clear, but there's Mist back. Memory over the top of one. Turbo pulls it in off the wall. Now Atomic to the edge. Memory through two.
Mist has to dodge a demo, and it got saved by Beast Mode.
I think Beast Mode got bumped into the save?
Well,
that was
Beast
incredible.
Mode bumped Mist, and the recoil pushed him back into the ball.
That is wild. Replacing the goalie. Never what you want to do. With 30 seconds left, EnVy got the 1-goal lead. It'll put him on match point if it holds. Mist now up against Beast Mode. Back into the midfield. Memory's trying to adjust, but the ball's outpaced him a bit. Now Turbo into the corner, and Rapid will try to pick up control of this. He's got a full tank. Flicks one. Grounds himself. Can't jump before Atomic's got it. Now Beast Mode. Back to the corner. Rapid's up for it. Beast Mode out of boost. He's going to need Memory's help. Mist's got him beat. 8 seconds left. It's into the backfield. Can Beast take this one the whole way? No, he doesn't even exist anymore. Atomic now in the corner. Time's up. Put it on the ground. EnVy here on match point.
Oh, man. And now that's 2 games in the series. The first one back in game 2, where just a missed clear and a 0-second go-ahead goal, game winner. And now this one where KC Pioneers do it right. They bump the goalie. It's an open net. the guy doesn't get demoed, you get pushed right back into the ball and make the save. And oh my goodness, talk about close. Unlucky.
I mean, but it's also like it's the play where it's the difference, one of the minute differences between bumping and demoing, right? In the goal, I think you want the demolition just because you don't have that recoil bounce happening. You drive straight through the car. You don't end up where the goalie would have been. It's not at the equal and opposite reaction, you know, the transfer, the physics of the game. So, man, it's such an unfortunate situation for them there, but you want to see him go, like maybe run away with it here. So far, it's been 1-goal games at every side of the pitch. And EnVy now 1 away from taking another regional.
And again, it's a 1-goal game because Atomic drills a perfect double tap through a couple different defenders. I mean, EnVy is having to work real hard for this. KC Pioneers are playing a great series of Rocket League. It's just a little bit of unluckiness on the KC Pioneers combined with some phenomenal shooting from EnVy has led them to this point, which is tournament point.
Looking to win their first regional in North America. Just add another title to Turbo Pulse's pile. Missed. Waits his time against Beast Mode. Beast Mode looking for the blocks the whole time and finds the block eventually. What a way to hound out that touch. Now Turbo Pulse on with Atomic. Get it through 2. Follow this off the wall. Atomic goes for the slow play pass. Memory looks for a bump on 1. Rapid takes his time and a hold on to ball control. Goes for second touch against Mist and it works. And now Atomic, Mist trying to hold down Memory in the goal once more. Ooh. Mist being such a nuisance. Turbo nearly gets the double tap, but Memory is able to disengage from the harassment and get the save.
Turbo with a real nice follow through, but Memory staying with the play. And Atomic, I think, got clipped off the ball, and EnVy really starting to push Kansas City Pioneers back into their own half, doing a real nice job challenging. Finally, they have to give it up. This is all about how well Rapid can control this ball. Doesn't really get any distance, though, in the double commit. Rapid's going to be in a 1-on-2, and thankfully, Turbo does not get a bump.
There's Turbo looking for the double tap. Got broken up on the backboard. Now Mist cranks it to Atomic. Looking for the outfield pass onto the backboard. It's going to need some help as Turbo pulls it there. He is a little bit, but completely stalled out. And I think out of boost. Now, they come off the wall. Out to Mist again. The shot. Excellent little one to get it around the defender. That's 1-0 EnVy.
Such an awkward play to handle for Rapid. I mean, he misses the bounce. Beast Mode is thinking, okay, I need to be ready for it to kick out, but since Rapid doesn't get the touch there, it allows Turbo to get back behind the ball and kick it out of Beast Mode's range. And again, just inside of 2 minutes, a lead for EnVy.
3:18 on the clock. Pioneers have come back so many times. Nice drop pass covered up by Turbo. What a read. And now Mist. Thinks about it, takes to the air, passes to nobody. Beastman and Rapid on the side. We'll pick this up, get it past 1. Beastman, that works.
Beastman is Beast Mode's alter ego.
That's right. Here comes a shot. Turbo Pulse actually takes the bad shot for him. And Memory, who has been struggling with accuracy this series a bit, puts it a bit high again. Now Turbo trying to loft it to a teammate, covered up by 2 defenders, which means Atomic should have a bit of an open net to shoot at. As Turbo Pulse actually turns this back around on the pass from Mist. Now Atomic in the corner, and the rest of Pioneers just so cattywampus here. As it pinches out, Turbo's gonna have this ball for free. Goes to the pass across the Mist, tries to get 2 players to go with him. And here's the shot from Atomic, off the post and out. Memory's got the clear. They had completely dismantled the defense, but the shot was too wide.
And it looks like Kansas City Pioneers starting to panic as well. The communication on defense starting to break down because they're getting frustrated. They just want the clear, and they're starting to jump over each other and not making the right touches. Need to be careful here not to let that get out of hand.
Turbo on his backboard. Past halftime in what could be the final game of the regional.
Yep.
Memory and Rapid go for the slow play. And it's saved by Mist. You could not afford the crossbar bounce. You had to be perfect. Here's the follow-up. That one's good. Beast Mode will finally tie the game.
And that is a big goal from Beast Mode, because if Rapid didn't score that off of that excellent dribble, and the communication from Memory saying, all right, you got it, and that got cleared away, oh, who knows what would have happened. Great follow-through from Beast Mode on the second cycle through to make sure it got there.
Oh, they're looking for the kickoff goal again. Missed. He's seen it before, wasn't going to let it happen this time. And it's off to the edge. He'll look to take the midfield boost, maybe look for a pass here off the wall. Gets the soft touch to put it past one player. Beast Mode up, will take it to the ceiling. He's not getting challenged by anybody. Drops it on to Rapid's Hood, tries to give it back up to Beast Mode. It'll go to Memory instead, towards the goal. Beast Mode to get a block. Memory now, can he find the shot? Going up against one player. Mist got himself a Savior Medal and takes to the air on the counterattack. Here's Atomic out across the Turbo Pulse. A Mist getting covered up by defenders. Turbo with the dribble on one, looks for the bumps on two. Rapid puts it to the sky. Atomic's airborne fast and off the crossbar and out. Turbo Pulse is not going to find a follow-up here. EnVy not able to take the lead back.
Yeah, Turbo just didn't have the boost to get all the way around back into the open net, and Rapid forced to approach that ball, Atomic forced to approach that shot at such high speed, couldn't really adjust at the final moment. Turbo bumped off the bar, will not get it.
He was out of boost, he couldn't adjust. Now Mist misses the ball. Turbo's now got a full tank, but he's got three players bearing down on him. He'll get it past one. Now over the top of two. It's all up to Beast Mode in the back. Rapid actually adjusts and flies with them on the ground to pinch it off to the corner. 40 seconds remaining, and we're tied up here at Chiefs.
And Beast Mode really working a little bit of challenge magic there. Now Atomic having to do the same, but it was Memory needing to do some work there on the sidewall. And I think this is a much needed slowdown here for Kansas City Pioneers. If they have to, there's nothing wrong with taking this one to overtime to make sure you're all on the same page.
And drop it in. They'd love to take the lead in regulation, though. Rapid past one. Dangerous bounce, and Mist has the clear. Atomic on the follow-up. Beast Mode taking his time here. The ball is dangerous. Gets bumped off, and Mist sends the shot off the post, off the other. Atomic back into the box. No follow-up shot for EnVy. Time has expired. Can they get the full clear down the other side? Look at a fortunate bounce. No, it takes it down into the ground. Overtime in Game 5.
And you knew that one was scary. That ball was rolling around that corner in such an awkward manner, and it's a kickoff, and Atomic is stalled out. Mist will be forced to kick it into the corner. Kansas City Pioneers escape, but only just to make OT.
Turbo into the corner. Looking to win the tournament. One goal separates EnVy from the title of regional champions. It's Mist. Comes off. Pops over one, follows it up, gets challenged on the second touch, and just bounces back down to the ground. Here's Turbo Pulse. The shot is wide of the net. Beast Mode and Memory both covered up. Rapid on a flip, two will be loose. Here's Atomic trying to win it all. Sets it in front of the box. Mist will take the shot. No, sends it to the corner once more. And the defense completely amok, but Beast Mode out of that corner, off the ceiling. Gets it back into the blue. Pioneers looking for some semblance of offensive presence as they're having to fall right back onto defense.
And Turbo with a real nice challenge there to get this ball back to that Pioneer side. And look at them. They're just trying to make sure they take their time and earn possession.
Atomic now. There's a fortunate bounce, but the rest of his team back on defense. And this one's open. Turbo gets back in time to save it. Keeps us playing here in Game 5. Beast Mode back across the box, and Turbo with a clear. Rapid's going to try and trap it in the blue. This is the opportunity for the Pioneers. Memory past one. Atomic with an excellent touch, but is Beast Mode able to push it back into the blue quickly? He only gets one touch to stall it. Doesn't actually get it forward. Gets the second touch, though. Atomic wasn't able to take it away from him. Now Rapid back into the back wall. Turbo pulses up on this. Memory keeps it glued to the woodwork. Beast Mode drops it down. Atomic plays it to an empty corner. Memory rotating in, gets a touch enough to stall it, but now it's past Rapid as well. Atomic demolished some needed space. Memory and Rapid now they use that space to pile themselves up on the midfield line, and now Mist and Turbo Pulse might have a free opportunity.
Yeah, just give that ball away. Make sure you're ready. And a very generous donation from EnVy Memory. Oh my goodness! Just stuffs it into the goal.
What a play. You know, he struggled with accuracy, but this is the only one he needed. Got the dunk on him. See you later. We're going to Game 6 as the Kansas City take their second game of the series.
And when you got 9 boost in the tank, forget about trying to get all the way on top of it. Just make sure you can stay with the ball, tilt back, and hope for the best. And Mist put it right back into him. Huge stuff from Memory to force Game 6.
And that is such a welcome sight for the Pioneers, right? They've had 2 games, one in particular that was like, you're kidding. That's how we lose the game. To get a goal like that, to bring them back into it, to put this series genuinely now within reach. There's only 2 games away from winning this thing. They got to win one more to get that decisive Game 7. And yeah, I think the Pioneers, that goal can breathe some serious life into this roster.
And you felt like it was going to happen again there as well with Rapid not able to score that dribble.
Yeah.
But thankfully, Beast Mode put it back in, and you get that huge follow-up. Memory with a massive dunk, and you're right, it feels like it had to happen. You felt like they deserved at least one more game. Kansas City Pioneers going to have to earn it, though, if they want to take down EnVy.
Well, we'll go to Neo Tokyo. EnVy still a match point, hounding some goalies and not able to get there in time as Atomic Rapid scores the first goal.
Well, just off the kickoff, everyone's spreading out. Turbo doesn't get the best touch, so Mist knows he's going to have to play defense here. But look at Beast Mode, understands that Rapid has a free touch here. Just get in the way, make it a tough play to make. And all Rapid has to do is make sure he hits it with some pace into a decent spot and see what happens.
Missed on the following kickoff. Out of his corner, trying to take it away from Beast Mode. Turbo Pulsa plays it back to the corner, and Rapid now onto the backboard.
Ooh.
Atomic, excellent clear out to Turbo. Catches them all down, but Memory gets it in just in time. Comes up from under Turbo to put the ball above the goal. Now Mist gives it back to Beast Mode. Looks for Rapid, and Turbo Pulsa will intercept that pass. Memory gets one touch, gets two touches to keep the ball in the blue corner, and the first 30 seconds have been all about this one corner.
Turbo and Mist gonna gently walk past each other on their own half as stolen away. Rapid gives it back to Turbo, and this is so awkward for EnVy here.
Good cover up from Rapid, or from Mist rather. Atomic now looking to try and take control. Mist off the backboard, gets beaten. Beast Mode drops it down, but the ball not going to go into the goal. No one's going to be crashing the net just yet. Now Atomic, two players off to the side. They've got the net wide open in front of them. The rest of the defense, I mean, we saw Beast Mode up in the enemy territory, and the other two players here on the side wall is a free goal.
Memory got bumped, yeah, Beast Mode and Memory collided as they were heading towards that midfield line, and I think Beast Mode just took Memory offline on the challenge. So again, another crazy happenstance. Nets the goal for EnVy.
They've tied it up. Can they take the lead back? 1-1 was how we went to overtime in the last game. We saw the Pioneers emerge with control.
Ooh, got a little heavy there. Beast Mode, I think, was trying to score that one himself, but hit the ball a little too hard. Memory with a chance. Help from Rapid, denied by Mist. What a save.
What a save indeed. A dual threat like that. You see the one player's falling behind the ball. Of course you read him. You don't read the player he's going to pass to on his nose. But Mist does. Clairvoyant player here. We're tied up, 3:16 on the clock. EnVy still looking to win the tournament with a win in this game. Turbo puts it back into the box. Beast Mode's touch, not the best. Memory gets a soft one, but it's right back on Turbo's hood. He gets it behind two players, and Rapid will pick it up now on the wall. Just try to carry it away from that disaster of a situation. Mist gonna miss in the midfield. Now Atomic gets it back up to him on the wall. Turbo Pulsa falling on the other side of the field, hoping the clear comes his way, but Beast Mode puts it back in Atomic's direction, and now Turbo Pulsa up against Memory. Memory with an excellent clear. We'll get it back to midfield.
And, you know, you got to respect Kansas City Pioneers sticking to the game plan every time on defense. If they've had time, they've taken it. And look, Memory trying to do the same thing here, but now it turns into trouble. Maybe trusting Rapid to come across and make the save. Atomic had a chance, just couldn't squeeze it under the crossbar.
The pass needed to bounce. If it hadn't needed to bounce, that was the lead for EnVy. Rapid now onto the goal line. Atomic's got the stop. Here's a follow-up. No, Beast Mode gets called off by Memory, and he takes it to the corner. They'll need Rapid to make the final shot, but will he even get to touch it? No, Mist dribbles it over his hood. And Turbo Pulsa tries to challenge Beast Mode. Now pass to ball high, Turbo Pulsa. Rotating the net, Atomic spawns in the near corner. Not able to block anything. Mist is up as the last player with any semblance of control for EnVy. And lots of space given by the Pioneers. What could have been the go-ahead goal will slip away.
Wow. What a carry and challenge from Atomic. Again, just stopping Kansas City Pioneers from ever having the opportunity to really box EnVy in. You got to give a lot of credit to the transition game for EnVy.
Turbo? Turbo not going to be able to put that shot on target on what was an empty net. Mist gets demolished on the follow-up as well, so leaves Atomic alone back here. Turbo gets one demolition as he moves in. Beast Mode plays it slow. Minute and a half left.
Missed. That was so smart. Little shimmy shake, make it look like you're passing it out. Shot on target denied by Rapid, but it froze that KCP defense in the midfield, and then he just went right through him.
Oh my goodness. Turbo nearly connects with Atomic. Now Missed up and into the corner. Couldn't get it past Memory. But Atomic will pick it up. It's out to Beast Mode's hood, and he gets a nice long clear. Doesn't have enough boost to follow this up, but Mist will get it away. Now Rapid looks for the backflip onto the wall. He's got enough boost to follow this if he wants, but he already sees Turbo airborne. Atomic's challenge puts it into the orange corner. Turbo keeps it one high. 2 players confused on the backboard. Goal is wide open right now for the Pioneers. But they find the clears, get it all the way back down. 44 seconds left, tied up again. Might go to overtime 2 games in a row. Atomic down. Beast Mode to the backboard. Looks for some goalies, but Turbo and Atomic keep this so high. Mist won't be there immediately for a follow-up. It's going to be all up to Turbo Pulsa. And he wasn't able to touch it. Mist finally comes in from the back. He's out of boost on the way in. Now Turbo. 18 seconds left. EnVy trying to avoid a second overtime. Just wanting to end the game right here, right now, and take that trophy. Rapid off the stealing. Has other ideas. Turbo with a counter. Just a bit high of the goal. Atomic trying to stall it as Memory connects with Rapid. He's got Beast Mode in the midfield. Ball is on the ground as the clock expires. No, they get it up just in time. Mist now with the clear. Is anybody home to make the shot happen? Mist to the backboard. Memory with the long clear, and Turbo up to kill it. No, he puts it back towards the orange, and it will finally die. Overtime in Game 6.
Yeah, that's a little example. Kansas City Pioneers may be trying to bite off a little too much there in regulation, but they get themselves into another overtime. They've had some pretty good success with these today so far. Can they find one more and go to the final 5 minutes? So close off the bar. Follow-up is Memory, and yes, let's see another one.
How about it? We're going to Game 7 for the finals here, and Atomic just barely misses that. And Memory does not miss this time, putting it through 14 seconds. And it's been a low-scoring series of Chiefs, but it's been exciting nonetheless. Pioneers stave off 2 match points and get themselves one. The next 5 minutes will crown the champion.
A rightful win here in Game 7. Absolutely had to earn it. They gave a goal away, they earned a goal back, and they broke them down in overtime in only 14 seconds. Not a lot of overtime today for Kansas City Pioneers. They've played a lot of overtimes, but spent very little time in them.
I've been very fast. Very quick overtimes, but here's the thing, Chiefs. We're going to Game 7. We're going to Champions Field.
Yep, here it comes.
And who's on the field but the 4-time? I'm telling you, this is good. If Pioneers can win it here, man, have they earned this championship. Because you are going to see Turbo Pulsa in his final form in his home field, and they know it. Pioneers are going to have to play the best Rocket League of their lives right now.
And what an opportunity for the Kansas City Pioneers as well. I mean, from a team that barely squeaked into day 2 back in Regional 1, and then making some huge waves in Regional 2 by making the bracket in the semifinals, to make it even further now into Game 7 in an overtime against one of the greatest players of all time. Huge improvement from them.
Oh, man. Turbo Pulsa has his name in 4 places on this stadium. The only player ever to do it. Here he is playing here again. Turbo Pulsa looking for a pass across. Beast Mode off to the edge. And he has turned on the mode multiple times this series. Turbo up to Atomic, now onto the backboard. Crazy speed on that ball. Gives it a very rapid bounce. Back out again. Beast Mode's got to cover up this shot, and does so. Atomic alone in his back half, but also alone with the ball. Here comes the rest of the Pioneers.
See all of it coming together. Beast Mode with that big block on defense. Rapid, the continuation. That disruption on transition. Ooh. And a race to the ball. It's Memory who wins it out.
Memory going to look for a pass down. It's into the box, and nobody is there to stop it, but no one's there to take the shot either, so it will just bounce. And now back into the box again. Atomic this time is there. All 3 defenders out of the goal, though. Can they find a shot? Pioneers not going to have anybody immediately to attack, and now Memory a little bit loose in the midfield. Rapid, excellent clears out of the corner. Pioneers have had strong touches, and in many of the 1v1 challenges, we've seen them winning. I feel like I've seen them winning the midfield game more than I've seen EnVy taking it out, with the exception of maybe Atomic.
Yeah, I feel like it's split pretty evenly, and Memory doesn't even have to make the save. That one off the post. Turbo trying to do it himself will need help, but it pinches out to safety, and Kansas City Pioneers get out of the jam.
That was a very close one. The shot bouncing off the post, they'll take it after how much woodwork they've hit in this series. There's some dangerous bounces back in front. Memory's there, but Turbo Pulse has got him covered up all the way down the field. Can he find this second touch over Memory? He keeps it glued to the wall. Missed up for it on top of Turbo. Atomic immediately turns. Knows he can't take a shot here. He's got to play defense. Gets one stop and now chasing this one down. He was out of boost to fully adjust. Now Mist just trying to put the pressure on. Memory pass 2. Now pass Atomic as well. Mist out of the backfield, keeps it high. Atomic, an excellent extension as it drops nearly in. Rapid's got the save. Turbo pulls it out back in front of the box, and Memory's got a nice long clear. Everybody from EnVy having to retreat quickly.
Ooh,
do they find the touch? Nobody's there for Pioneers. Atomic was the one that got demolished. It wasn't the Pioneers' demolition. That was an excellent counterattack and the prime time to take the lead here in Game 7. We're still scoreless, though.
Yeah, Memory was just a little too far back, was grabbing boost, and Turbo, again, just trying to muscle it through. Mist drops it into the middle. Beast Mode will come diving across and get it to safety. And EnVy spent a significant portion of this Game 7 on offense, but unable to generate a quality goal-scoring chance.
Oh, Turbo got it over one player, but lost control off the bounce. Now Rapid versus Mist. Putting it high. Mist completely out of boost. He'll steal the corner. Now Atomic with control in the midfield for Turbo. Looking for the infield pass that I think has worked a single time in this entire 7-game series. Memory getting bumped off the ball, bit of space. Turbo Pulse takes advantage of it, uses the wall, and now there's Atomic moving in to try and read Beast Mode's touch. Turbo Pulse is hounding him to make the touch quickly. Now Atomic to Mist, covered up by Memory. Great read on the speed there. Now Turbo Pulse back out to Mist on the side. He's going to follow it himself as Mist rotates out. Gets the pass across. Atomic's there and covered up at the point of contact by Rapid. Counterattack from Memory going to be turned away by Mist. What a game.
Huge read from Rapid on defense, and that touch as well. Oh, it's so easy to kick that back into the top of the box, but he got it off the spoiler into the corner. Big defensive sequence from Rapid. Look at him force Atomic off the ball to give Beast Mode and Memory time to get set. And finally, a chance to breathe for Kansas City Pioneers, but do they get on offense, or do we go to another overtime?
Mist puts it up. 44 seconds left in the deciding game of the tournament. Mist to follow this one, beaten by Rapid. Turbo pulses into the air, off the ceiling. He's going to lose control, needs Atomic's help here. The touch from Memory is wide of the goal. Alleviates a bit of pressure. But now 30 seconds left. Atomic's going to try and reach this one, nearly finds it. Actually, I think he did get a touch onto it. But then the second touch came through. Pioneers keep it high. Rapid gets dunked by Turbo. Beast Mode will lose control. Atomic down to the wall. He's out of boost, needs a teammate. It's Turbo to the corner. 10 seconds remaining. Atomic back over to Mist. Outfield passes high. Gonna need some help. Memory pinches it off the backboard and away. Now back down into the corner. Mist is there. And the clock has expired. Can he finish it? On the buzzer beater. Onto the backboard. Ooh. Turbo pulses up for it. It's gonna need more help again. Off to the corner. Atomic keeps it high. Is Mist anywhere to be seen? There he is! It's one sitting on the buzzer beater! EnVy will take it in 7.
Atomic, what command here? Gets the bounce, the instant follow through. Rapid knew it. He goes, oh, you've got to be kidding me. He dug that out and Mist. Turns it into the far left side. Oh, what a heartbreaker again for Kansas City Pioneers, but what a play from EnVy. Wow.
Oh, my heart can't take this. That was insane. What a series. Turbo Pulse is somehow on top of the board, but despite not scoring or assisting that final goal, 5 shots, 1 save, got the MVP, achieves. What do we always say?
Surprise? No.
What do we always say? Do not take Turbo to Champions Field. Don't do it. You'll never win. Oh my goodness. That was bonkers. That was so cool. What a way to end this regional.
What a fantastic series. Kansas City Pioneers, I mean, you had a good run, and to be honest, I think you deserved overtime there, but what can you do when Atomic makes a beautifully controlled play like that out of the corner, and Mist, who has been so locked in for this EnVy roster, all regional, delivers the biggest goal of their regional event, and they get the big win.
Oh, man, and props to the Pioneers. A tournament well played. I'm sure we'll see them up here again playing for those finals once more in the future. But for now, let's head it back to Leaf and the boys to wrap up the day.